It's Good Friday, and it's time for an Easter weekend vlog.
The vlog on the tine is all mine, oh mine. The vlog on the tine is all mine. The vlog on the tine is all mine, oh mine. The vlog on the tine is all mine.
It's not lunchtime, and we are trying to order fish and chips to be delivered, but I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to go and join a queue to order them in person because Caroline can't get through. We're going to give you an update on how Caroline's up went. Aren't we?
We are. Oh, you are.
Give you an update on how your up went.
Yeah.
Yeah. After we've got the fish and chips.
After we've got the fish and chips, I've tried to get through, but no, to no avail.
Well, we'll keep trying to get through to the chip shop for fish and chips to be delivered. We'll kind of get through, so I'm going to go down. There's always a massive queue outside this one, so it could be a while for the fish and chip. We've never been here either, but the fish and chips do look nice. So, yeah, come with me. Went to the fish shop, and the queue was going to be at least an hour just to get fish and chips. Like I think I counted about 50 people just outside it, which is crazy. So we're going to try later. Keep trying to see if we can get them delivered for later. If that doesn't work, then we'll just get some out of the freezer, which isn't quite the same, but you know. I've come to Tesco because I need some garlic and some stuff for ketchup for Sunday. And Tesco's heaving. Like, the roads are ridiculous. What's everyone doing? Getting the last bit of sunshine before it snows on Monday? I don't know. So I need to nip in Tesco, I'll grab that stuff. We'll go back home, and then we'll talk about Caroline's up. Give you an update on there, show you the devices that she's going to use, that kind of thing. I gave up on Tesco because it was just far too busy. I might try again later. And then this happened. What is wrong with people?
Sean's going to update you on what happened with my operation and show you some of the bits and bobs that I have to use.
Caroline's feeling a little bit sick because of the... Are you on the tramadol today?
I'm on trauma. It could be any of my medication that the new medication I'm taking.
She's got some new medications, tramadol for the pain, some antibiotics for the operation and stuff.
Iron tablets.
Iron tablets all make you a little bit sick. How's your pain right now?
It's sore.
So she had the operation on Monday, and the surgeon and the trial people were really, really happy with it. They were like over the moon happy with how well it went for them. The surgeon did a really, really good job. It's nice and tidy. So she had the device, and I'll put a picture of what it looks like a medical picture, so you don't need to see blood and stuff like that, but a medical picture, what it looks like for the insertion of the neuromodulation device and where the wires go to the nerves at the bottom of her spine. So at the top of her right butt cheek is where the modulator is, and it's in like the surgeon scooped out a little pocket of like butt cheek fat and puts it in there, and then the wires go through and then attach to the bottom of the spine where the nerves are. And what this does is it means to the sacral nerves, and this means that she's got a device which is a Samsung phone which can control that device inside her via some other methods, so that it sends an electric signal to stimulate those nerves to make her feel the need to go to the toilet.
It can stop pain as well. It can do various things.
Yeah. So the operation itself went really well. Normally, if you're not doing the trial, they'd wait until you heal a bit, wait a couple of weeks, then you go back to hospital, they turn it on, they try all the different settings and so on. And normally it's a lot bigger. It's normally like that size as opposed to that size. And you normally have to get it replaced every 4 or 5 years-ish, because the battery dies on the regular one. The one that Caroline is trialling as part of the trial is a wireless recharging one, which should last minimum of 15 years, which makes it a lot better, so you don't have to keep going back to hospital or having the same scar cut open to put a new device in and change the battery and stuff like that. But it does mean that she needs to be charged wirelessly, so Caroline needs to be charged up at least like once a week. And she needs to sit on this. So she got this massive device here, and that goes against her.
Well, it's not really
lower back.
It goes in a belt.
Yeah, there's like a little belt that she can wear, so she can walk around while it's done, or she can just sit on this, or like rest it close, as long as it's really close to her lower back and butt cheek, and that will recharge the device that's inside her. This itself needs charging. This is the phone that controls it. That needs charging. And this, can't get it out. Get out. And this is the communicator device, which also needs charging. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's like 4 things that need charging. What this does is whenever you want to change a setting on the neuromodulator, you rest this against the modulator on the outside, and then this phone, there's an app on here that controls this. Then this sends the signal to the device inside. So it uses Bluetooth from here to here, and then it uses a low RF signal from here to the device inside Caroline. And all of that's like for protection, so it can't be hacked, and you have to be really close and all that kind of stuff. And you have to use, this has to be there communicating that way to make any changes, like increase the sensitivity or even just turn it off. And it's needed to be turned off for things like when you go through airport scanners or an MRI, because this new device that Caroline's trialing, you can have an MRI with, the other ones you can't. But you've got to do various settings and have the MRI done in a certain way, and you can turn the device off, because basically if you went in an MRI with this in and didn't turn it off, or you had the older one, it can cause damage not just to the device but to you, because the magnet's pulling all the metal and stuff. And the same thing happens when you go through airport scanners, and also, you know, the little security scanners in shops that go off when you like try to steal a bottle of whiskey or whatever, or top. Got to be careful with those. Walk dead through the centre, because they can have an effect on the magnets and stuff and pull and cause a little bit of damage. So you got to be careful going through those. Right through the middle. Don't go next to one of those scanners. And for the airport ones, you can't go through like the regular one. Got to be done on the side and wondered, which is Caroline gets that done anyway because she's in the wheelchair. They're using the wheelchair. That's that. That's all the technical stuff. But you're feeling really, really sore. You can't really move around or do much, and it's making. Look, the tablets are still making you feel sick.
I think it's a mixture of the medication and the pain, the soreness that's making us feel sick.
So in a few days' time, hopefully you'll be able to move around a little bit more, not be in so much pain. But it's going to take a minimum of 6 weeks to like recover and get to the point where you can manage it. And
I'm not allowed to bend or anything like that for at least 6 weeks.
Yeah,
because they don't want it to move.
Because it's got to like the tissue's got to heal and like lock it into place, so that at the moment the device will move around inside and so will the wires, until all the tissue starts healing and the scar tissue goes on to like lock it into place.
I mean, right now it feels really, really tight, so I don't know whether that's
it'll be like everything grabbing and like the healing. And Caroline's just turned on straight away. Normally, like I said, I have to wait a few weeks, but it's all worth it. Trial helps you. It's all like it immediately started helping Caroline go to the toilet, like just being in the toilet a lot more than normal. So it's already massively helping, and it's only going to be a good thing.
Sounds awful, but the flow is definitely better.
Yeah,
it's not a stop fasting. It's normal, normal flow. That sounds weird, but yeah.
Yeah, Caroline's mostly resting at the moment. We need to help her around to do everything else. In a couple of weeks.
Shower or bath.
No, you can next week. And then in a couple of weeks we'll start getting you moving around a bit, so that you don't seize up and have to move. There are there isn't anything that you can't do with this apart from scuba dive past 10 meters. But it's recommended that you don't do certain things, like things that are aggressive in terms of movement and also like that where you could fall or bang, like horse riding or aggressive roller coasters, that kind of thing. Crazy driving, like that kind of stuff. But you don't really do any of those, so it's fine. You will be fine. There's your update, guys. It's a long one.
I just wanted to say thank you for my flowers to my brother, my niece. And
These
my
ones are
sister-in-law.
off brother, niece and sister-in-law, and these are off Gaz and Janoli.
And thank you for the presents and card as well, Gaza and Janoli. Much appreciated. Very thoughtful of everyone. Just said thank you to everybody for the nice messages. And thank you to everybody who's messaged via different social media or WhatsApp, etc. It really means a lot. Thank you.
Now we're just going to watch some TV until we can find fish and chips from somewhere. Whatever. And that's Good Friday for us. We are doing nothing tomorrow. But we know how you like food, and it wouldn't be a See Shaun vlog without food, so we'll have to figure some food out. And then on Sunday, special bacon sandwiches, and then a lamb dinner. And we're going to go and see Oscar and give him
Well, you are.
his Easter. Well, I'm going to go,
I'm
yeah.
not.
You're not. And give him his Easter eggs. Easter eggs. We'll figure out if he gets more than one by
And
then.
Holly and Stu wanted to try and pop over and see is it.
There's some distanced garden action.
I'll probably lie here, they'll be there.
I'm going to have to be
outside.
quick because it's going to snow soon,
I
so
know.
yeah. Dave, the fish and chips came.
Good, I'm ready for them.
And they came quick. They said an hour and a half, and it was only half an hour.
Half an hour.
Are you going to sit up?
I've moved because I was in pain.
She's in pain, Dave.
And sick, being sick. They need to go and salt.
Yeah, not scratchings.
She wants all the batter on top, Dave.
Batter.
Oh, did you not get yourself? Your beer's in the fridge.
I don't have it yet.
You do there's a can of beer in the bottom of the fridge.
Oh, I'm just going to have a bourbon. Is that alright?
A bourbon.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, how good does that look?
Size of that.
David needs more vinegar on it. Put the vinegar on.
More vinegar. That should keep happy.
Will that keep you happy?
What's that?
The vinegar?
Yes, please.
That tastes fine, that's Shaun.
You got enough curry sauce on there?
Lovely. Plenty. No. I'm going to enjoy this now.
That was lovely, but I am stuffed. Conan's gone to bed. That was really nice. And worth the wait. Worth the 3-hour wait from when we started trying to get fish and chips. We're just going to watch a bit of TV now, so if anything interesting happens on TV or the vlogs, we'll come back and talk to you. I did watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier this morning. What's everyone's thoughts on this series? Because it's nothing special. It doesn't really feel Marvel. It just feels like a regular Netflix style TV series. Like there's nothing, doesn't seem like there's anything special about it apart from the character names. Otherwise it could be change those names to something else. It could be a different TV series altogether. There's nothing Marvel about it, but I'm still enjoying it. It's just, I think it's just average. I did really enjoy Flight Attendant and Your Honour though, which we finished this week. Your Honour was quite slow, but actually quite an interesting story. And Flight Attendant was interesting as well. You'd expect comedy from Kaylee, but no. Anyway, I'm going to go sit down, let this food digest. Conan's going to chill out in bed a little bit. See where the rest of the day takes us.
I've got a steady hand, yeah. Tasty. What's that?
Good morning, it's Saturday. It's been a while since we last picked up the camera. All we did last night was end up watching... I couldn't even tell you really what we watched on TV. We just watched random TV and chatted with friends. Today, I've got a Too Good To Go to pick up, and I really need to stop spending money. I would join Diane's Too Good To Go Anonymous Club, but I think she'd just encourage me to buy more rather than less.
Anonymous club.
You know, like Alcoholics Anonymous? Yeah. But I have got one to pick up this afternoon. Cookies and brownies or something. It's a new one for us. And
I thought you were going to pick up Starbucks too last night.
no, I didn't get the Starbucks one. And we're going to do some research into some Disney resorts that we've not stayed at, that we are looking to stay at. We have, if you remember a couple of weeks ago, our Vancouver flights were cancelled, or one of the Vancouver flights was cancelled.
Which is the second or third time.
Yeah, so we've been waiting to try to decide what to do, and we decided what to do because we think the USA is going to open up soon. So we rebooked to go out to Vancouver for a few days with Kitty and Ant, and then fly down to Orlando and spend just over a week in Orlando. So we're deciding on the accommodation now.
Yeah, because
It's looking like it might be Saratoga Springs.
Yeah, the reason behind that was because Caroline seemingly has lost the Disney World tickets.
So we can't get a refund, and we'd rather try and make we're actually quite skint at the moment, so we need to try and use all the things that we've got in vouchers, like the DVC rental, Disney World tickets, Legoland tickets that we've already paid for, rather than forking out extra money that we don't really have at the moment.
Says he who keeps buying Too Good To Go's.
I know, but
And
£3 versus £3,000, there's a bit of a difference. Do you want your coffee?
And my painkillers and my medicine, please.
Yes. I think Nate, Paige and Mr. Morrow, I've been lying in the bed there, is he convincing you about Boulder Ridge, babe? Yeah, nay?
Sorry, I'm not with it.
Sort of. Boulder Ridge. It's dark though, the rooms are so dark. And away from things.
Too dark. I don't like darkness. Darkness is good when you want to sleep, but it's not good any other time.
I prefer Copper Creek.
Yeah.
And it's lunchtime. Thank you, Dave.
Pleasure.
Lunch was lovely, thank you, Dave.
Pleasure's all mine.
You watching vlogs down here while we're watching them upstairs? Yeah, we've watched a few. I'm going to Tesco now because the Too Good To Go got cancelled. So I need to go to Tesco for ketchup and crisps and stuff for Caroline. Beer, crisps. Not for me, honest. I've also just got a new wireless charger delivered from Amazon. The first one didn't work, and that's because my phone thinks it's got water damage. Thinks moisture's being detected, and it doesn't. So I need a wireless charger. And look at this. How cool is that charger? Just like sensors to open it and stuff. It's like spacey. The first one, which was meant to be the better one, just didn't work, so I sent that back to Amazon, got this one instead. My phone doesn't have water damage at all. It's never been in water. It was on the way to Alton Towers last year. It was plugged in to charge in the car by Matt, and that message just popped up, and there was no water, no moisture involved or anything like that. It was just weird. So I need to get that fixed, but it's been a nightmare to try and get fixed because they need to send the phone off, which means I'm going to be without it for a couple of weeks. Need to go in a store to do it when the stores are closed, so it's all a bit weird. So I'm trying to make do with wireless, but I need to get it fixed because I want the value of that when I upgrade it later on this year. But I need to get to Tesco now to pick up a couple of things, like I said, for Caroline. I'm back from the shopping. It was much better today. It was still busy, but not like yesterday, and I picked this up. Dave chose a chocolate cracked egg trifle. Look at that.
It does look good, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Yes. I'll enjoy that.
And I got myself a Peppa Pig and some Caroline various crisps and tonics and gin.
Natural cheese.
Yeah.
That'll keep
Can I have a
you-
drink, Dave?
That'll keep you can't show it. I'll make you one.
It's Sunday morning, Easter Sunday. And we're not having Easter eggs for breakfast, are we, Dave?
No.
We're having bacon sandwiches, special ones. I'm currently making the ketchup and the butter. So the ketchup, I'm just softening some onions, and it's got some smoked paprika, some cumin, some chilies, and some crushed fennel seeds, which I've done in the pestle mortar. So that's going to be the ketchup. And then I'll just add Heinz ketchup to it to make it spicy. And then I'm also starting the bacon butter. Bacon butter. That's all nicely sweated down. I've added some thyme and some garlic at the end, and it's going to go in the blender with some ketchup. And now it's time to make the butter. I've now made my roll of bacon butter, which needs to get hard. It's a bit limp at the minute, and it needs to stiffen up. So it's going in the freezer. All of this for a bacon sandwich. It's going to be good. How the tomato sauce tastes. Now I just need to cook the bacon and the buns for the sandwich and go in the shower. And while all that's happening, that butter should go a little bit harder. And the sandwiches have been constructed. They're a hot cross bun, there's the ketchup, the butter's on, and there we go. One of the best bacon sandwiches I've ever had. And that's not just because I made it myself. There was a company online called The Swine, 25 quid for 2 of these. Thought I'll make that myself. Delicious. And now I'm off to see the nephew to drop off some Easter eggs. Because it's Easter.
Sing your sailor song.
Sing the sailor song.
Go on. I'll sing Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Don't be shy again.
I'll get an upside down photo.
We'll sing your sailor song and then you can.
Are you just being silly?
Yeah.
Well done! You did it! Clap!
Whoa.
Are you bird watching?
Yeah, a bird is crossing the road. A bird is crossing
Why
the
did the
road.
bird cross the road, Oscar?
Cause he
What?
thinks he's a human.
He thinks he's a human.
And there's two little magpies.
What did we feed the birds the other day? What did we do?
Bye! Love you! Love you, bye!
Oscar.
Don't love you.
Love you.
Bye! See you later!
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Easter.
Bye!
Bye.
I'm back home and Oscar tired me out running around the garden and stuff. Anyway, good fun. It's been since Boxing Day was the last time we saw them. Boxing Day. Hopefully we'll see them in a few weeks' time when we can do a few more things together. But I now need to cook the lamb. There is the lamb, all stuffed with rosemary and garlic, and there's thyme and tarragon and onions and stuff in there. That's going to roast for an hour or two. I'm going to have roasties and other roast veg with that. That'll be a nice dinner. And I got myself a little Easter egg. But there's no chocolate in it, it's just the egg. How boring is that?
What you mean?
That lamb's just melting away. Delicious. You liking it so far?
Lovely.
That was delicious, and I'm not a big lamb fan, but now it's dessert time, and it's for that dessert that I picked up yesterday. But Caroline's going to have some because it's suitable for vegetarians, which is quite unusual.
It is.
Doesn't that look good?
I'm not really particularly feeling, I feel quite sickly at the minute, so we'll see how this goes. I don't think I got the whole thing there.
Take your time, love.
I think I got more cream than anything.
Oh, is that nice though?
The cream's fine, just proper cream.
Get some chocolate. Go on.
It's not too rich.
Like me, I'm not rich either.
Don't shovel it in. What's your thoughts? See if I was right about that being mango.
Orange, I think.
Is it?
I think it's orange. It's very nice. £12. Is it £12 nice?
It's gonna last you and Dad a few days.
Like a few minutes, not a few days.
Piglets.
Should we go to bed?
Yes, please.
It's Easter Monday. I'm just finishing off my egg. Watching the Walking Dead season finale. Gotta eat Easter eggs. There's a little bit of frost and snow. It's sunny. I'm off into the city centre to pick up a Too Good To Go from the French Oven, which is an artisan bakery, quite nice, and some lunch for us, despite having no money. Anyway. In there is where the Too Good To Go is, but it's closed. So how do I collect that? Might as well just go and pick up some burgers instead. Very quiet, which is good, but all the shops are shut obviously. Burger time. I have picked up the burgers and they smell awesome. I also got a cherry pie milkshake. Let's give it a try because I need a drink from that walk. I'm so unfit. You can taste the short crust and shortbread pastry on that. Lush. I'm going to get home and eat those burgers because Dave will want his warm. And Carolina want a parmesan fries. So I'm back. I'm going to eat my burgers. However, the regular fries for Dave are missing, and the chicken bits as part of the feast are missing. It's a good job the burgers are so good. How are your fries, babe?
No, they weren't the best. I've had better truffle fries.
We're currently just recharging you, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
You're 40% charged at the moment, but there's the device that you're sitting on charging you. How does it feel?
I feel weird right now because obviously I'm in pain and I'm having a charge.
And you're getting power.
Like you say, it's like a magnet.
I've come to get a Too Good To Go, and because it's near where Matt and Natalie live, I thought I'd come and say hello to Matt.
Hello.
That's the Too Good To Go's collected. Here are the cakes that I got. Pretty good for £2.85. And Greg's, which was about £3, got a chicken salad, a ham salad, a cheese pasty, and 2 cakes. That's what tastes like, Dave.
It is.
Now we've just got to wait for Boris to come and bodge his announcement, but we'll see what he says at 5 o'clock and how that's going to help or not help us for our trips later on this year. Hope you enjoy your pint, Boris, because that announcement was a waste of time. That's going to do it for this weekend vlog. Keep making memories.
Catch you later.
I'm going to try this caramel brownie.
The blog on the tide is all mine, oh mine. The blog on the tide is all blog on the tide